Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is in Tel Aviv meeting with Israeli leaders about what's next in the war in Gaza.
And today's talks coming after the IDF says soldiers found a Hamas tunnel big enough to drive a truck through. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy live with this developing story for us today. Ben.
Eden and Calvin, that tunnel took years to build and cost millions of dollars. It is now set to be torn down by the IDF.
Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin arrived in Tel Aviv Monday. It's there he met with Israeli leaders.
Secretary Austin.
The trip marks Austin's fourth visit to Israel, a part of the Biden administration.
America's support for Israel's security is unshakable. And Israel is not alone.
Not alone as the U.S. urges its ally to minimize civilian deaths amid renewed calls for another ceasefire after Israeli troops mistakenly shot and killed 3 hostages in northern Gaza.
Hamas is still holding hostages, including American citizens.
Up to 8 Americans are still being held by the militant group, along with more than 100 others, many suspected to be detained in tunnels like the one recently uncovered by the IDF, which stretches 2.5 miles long, large enough to drive a vehicle through.
We have the tunnels and the terrorists under the tunnels.
As the passage is now set to be destroyed.
Eliminate Hamas leadership is an ongoing goal that will be achieved.
In the meantime, American and British warships recently shot down 15 unmanned drones in the Red Sea. Yemen Houthi rebels claim they were targeting commercial vessels.
These attacks are reckless, dangerous, and they violate international law.
Now in D.C., the Senate is back trying to work out a last-minute deal for aid on Israel and Ukraine, but with the House on recess, it is unlikely a vote will happen until 2024. That is the latest from Washington. Ben Kennedy, Local 10 News.
Okay.